many nice colors as well. Which will you choose? There's the brand new teal. Look at the beautiful color-coded travel bag that comes with it. There's gorgeous purple. I have a really nice deep, rich red down the front. Where can you go to buy TVs in these colors? I just don't think anybody does them. We've got the classic black if that's what you'd prefer, and we have a television that has everything. You've got to imagine the scene. Now we can have a TV in any room, any place, any space in the house. We're in the kitchen, we're making coffee and toast. It's right there on the counter. Your favorite TV shows, you're watching them. You're having a bubble bath. Bubbles are bursting all around you, and you're watching your favorite television show because now you've got a TV in the bathroom. Maybe it's a guest room. Yeah, you could put this in the guest room. It's actually got a fully featured remote control also, so they can take advantage of all the features. And it's not just free TV. It's not just ABC and CBS and NBC and PBS and Fox, all for free. It's about, well, using the DVDs that we've got so many of. You can put all your DVDs in here. You can even play music with CDs. 180 degrees swivel at the top. We'll talk about why that's important. The most vivid and vibrant screen we have seen yet from Trexonic. Upgraded sound, that's for sure. I want you to think about some other areas that really would work out. Maybe you want to plug in a media streamer, like a Fire Stick or a Roku. Then you've got access to Netflix and Prime and Disney and Paramount and Peacock, all those wonderful things. Maybe it's a gaming console. You're on the move, you're on the go, we're on vacation, we're in a hotel room. We can plug in our Nintendo, our Xbox, our PlayStation. Again, it's endless the number of things that you can do. Now, to make sure that you've got all that you need, we're going to include the antenna. This is an extended range antenna. Normally that's an extra purchase. You plug that in, it's going to bring you more channels for free, no subscriptions, to your television. You're going to get the car adapter as well, so when you are on the move, on that road trip, the kids in the back have got something to watch. You're going to get the over-the-ear headphones and an in-ear pair of earbuds. Did I leave anything out? Our special guest, the amazing, he goes by many names, Gateway Joe, Samurai Joe, Trexonic Joe. How are you, Joe?
Great, Adam.
I know him as my friend, Joe. Joe, this is like the biggest Today Special ever.
It really is. It's like the highlight reel of everything that we've had since we launched in 2020. And when we had that in 2020, that's all it was just a TV. We have added so many things. Adding that DVD player just gives you more options for more great things to watch. And when you're looking at this thinking, oh, is this just a TV I plug in and put on my countertop or put on my nightstand? It's well beyond that. Because as you see it right now, it looks like a TV, but then you start picking it up, you notice there are no wires on here.
Right.
There's no wires needed for TV. There's no wires that's needed to plug this in. It has a 3-hour battery that is built into it, weighing less than 4 pounds. So now when you get that morning cup of coffee and you decide to go to another room in the house, your TV goes with you. This is going to be different than any other TV experience you've ever had, because what you're used to now is you're sitting on a couch. You're laying in bed watching TV. You're in that one spot. And when someone else comes in and wants to watch TV too, you guys fight over the remote. Yeah. Nobody can ever say, hey, let's watch this show. We all love it. Everybody's got something different they want to watch. This allows you to watch really whatever you want to watch, and there are so many options. But the biggest thing on this one is that we have a DVD player that's built into it. Since we launched Trexonic back in 2020, over 170,000 Trexonic TVs have been sold. This is only the 6th version that has the DVD. And every time we have a DVD, it always sells out early. Because how many times have you bought DVDs? You bought those movies because you love them. Now you can play them again and watch them. You know, whether it's your favorite comedy, your romantic shows, or it could be even your Hallmark Christmas movies, they all play right there. But did you notice how you can swivel the screen around? We're not designing this just to sit on a table somewhere. This has different modes, like maybe you're gonna have that airplane trip that's coming up. You get that person who comes in, backs up the seat, no problem. This is what they call airplane mode, so it makes it nice and easy. You can fold it down flat in what they call tablet mode, so you can put it on your lap. If you turn this around, you notice that there's even brackets on here. You can mount this to the wall if you want to, or put it back in what they call computer mode, and you just swing it back around. You saw no buttons needed, and now I'm watching it right back in laptop mode. But by being able to move in different spaces like that, you can now take this to different parts of your house. You know, it could be in your lap in the front of the house, and then maybe it's on your crafting table in the back, or it's starting to be grilling season, and now you want to go outside, you can take your Trexonic TV with you. But there's 2 ways that I know you're going to watch your entertainment. It is that DVD player, But then it's also this guy right here. This is an antenna that we're offering, and when we first launched Trexonic, the antenna that we offered had about a 15-mile range. You guys liked it, but you wanted a little bit more range. So they came out with this amplified antenna. They offered this amplified antenna as a separate purchase. It was $29. You guys are buying them like crazy. This is not a separate purchase. This is now included. So now you have up to 35 miles of range. Now more range means more stations, more shows, more sporting events, more news, more whatever you want. And you're not just getting a couple channels. Like I live in the Tampa area. I get more than 20 channels. And Adam, the great thing is there's no monthly fee. There's no subscription. It's free TV, and 93 of the top 100 most watched TV shows I can access for free using that over-the-air antenna. Just gives you so many great options for great things to watch.
You mind races with all those things that now you could do? Like Joe just said, it's grilling season. We're outside.
Oh,
we're
sure.
tailgating. We're taking it with us into the RV. We're going camping. We are going to go to the beach, and we're going to sit out in the sun wearing our SPF, and we're going to watch our favorite TV shows on this. Because remember, that 3-hour battery that is built in, so I don't need to be tethered to an outlet. I don't need to be tethered to the wall. I love the new size. You know, Joe mentioned we started with the 7-inch, went up to 13 inches, bigger, brighter, more immersive, greater quality sound as well. DVDs, oh, we've got so many of them. CDs, yes. So you really get the sense of, I could use this wherever I want to watch television. If I want to escape to the front porch, if I want to escape upstairs, downstairs, wherever it may be, maybe the main TV's being used to watch a certain thing, now I can take my own television with me. It weighs virtually nothing. It's very durable, it's very well made. Trexonic TVs are consistently rated customer picks. I want to share with you the extraordinary pricing that we have. We're at $129.99, which is $70 off the regular price. So it's our biggest value of the year. It's the only today's special of the year. We even put it on free shipping and handling and FlexPay. So FlexPay is going to get this home for $26. Choose your color, we'll get it sent straight to you. You always have our 30-day return policy to take it for a whirl and see what you think. That's awesome. We are getting word that already nearly 2,000 orders have been placed, and a massive number of those have been in the black. So we're off to a flying start. A huge proportion are in the black. We have the brand new first time ever of teal, purple, and red. You know, it's funny, Joe, because there's a lot of fun elements to this, but there's also that kind of emergency preparedness element as well to having this television.
Oh yeah, a lot of us, what happens when the power goes out? Your cable box goes out, your satellite box goes out. A lot of times your cell phone towers go out. That's what happened to me last summer. We had a hurricane, wiped out the power to my house, also wiped out the power to that local cell phone tower. My cell phone was useless. The only thing that we had was our Trexonic TV using that over-the-air antenna. It gave us all the great news. And when you see all the different ports that you have on the side of this, it's so much beyond just watching it through the antenna. Because yes, that is the first port you'll see. That's your antenna input. And again, 35 miles worth of range. You're going to pick up all your local channels and then well beyond that. The next one over is a USB port. This is where anything you have on a USB stick that you can download from your computers, videos or photos, you can put it into that USB port, and now it turns this into a photo or a video frame. And we've offered those here at HSN for almost $100, and that's all they do. Just play your photos and videos. This will do so much more. There's a card reader, so if you literally want to take the cards out of your camera, slide it in here, you can share those memories in an instant. That HDMI port, that's where you're going to plug in probably 90% of the time. It's where you can plug in a cable box, a satellite box. Do you have an Xbox, a PlayStation? My son plugs his Nintendo Switch into that. If you want to take it to the next level, do you have a Fire Stick? Do you have a Roku? Do you have Apple TV? That will also plug in there, and it turns it into a smart TV. So all your modern ports will use that HDMI port. The AV in and out ports down below, that's the old school stuff, like VCRs. Some camcorders use those. So between those few ports right there, pretty much any electronic in the last 30 years, you can plug into this. Now, we do give you the headphone jack, so you can use it with one of the 2 headphones that we have. We have in-ear, and then we also have over-the-ear headphones. But if you're not using the headphones, we also have stereo sound, stereo speakers that are on the front of this. So it's great for I'd say like a 10 by 10 room.
Yeah.
It's not designed to fill up a whole room because this is a personal television for you. So you have the stereo speakers that are right there. You also see we have onboard controls. We give you the remote control. I don't give it to my kids because my kids always lose the remote. So it's nice that you have those onboard controls right there. And then you slide open, and there's that DVD player that is built into it. And as you see, everything that we're holding right now, it only weighs less than 4 pounds.
Yeah.
When a lot of times you think of picking up your TV and walking it to another room, the idea is like, that's just crazy because TVs weigh so much. Well, this one is different. Trexonic has been doing this for so long, they know how to make it lightweight. And when you see that screen, the screen itself is high definition. Ooh, Adam, I gotta show you this. I should have won an Emmy for this. This is, me at my house. I start off in the morning, I'm a news junkie. I put the Trexonic there. That's a Cricut I bought at HSN.
What?
I'm a big crafter. You can, while you're doing your crafting, or take it outside, Adam. Even in the Florida sun, you can still see that screen. Because what happened when we first launched Trexonic, it was a 7-inch screen. And it was great, went on to be a customer pick. You guys loved it. It was $149, and all it was the size of a 7-inch. When you fast forward 4 years, we're not just a 7-inch, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 times that size that you're getting right now. Plus we have the DVD player. But that original 7-inch, you could only watch it inside. Because Adam, when you took it out, the sun would hit it and it would just wipe out that whole screen. Most electronics are that way. They designed the screen not only to be bigger, but also brighter. So even in the bright Florida sun, as I showed you right there, you can take this outside and you can see exactly what's going on in your TV. So now it's no longer what room in the house, but as you mentioned, take it to the beach. If you're grilling outside, I'm the one that always grills. Everyone's inside, I'm outside, I'm grilling. I can take my Trexonic with me. A friend of mine, she has kids that one's a cheerleader, one's a football player. She's at those practices for hours and hours on the sidelines. She takes her Trexonic so she has her local channels. She can have her television while you're on the go. So don't just think about this in room to room. Adam, the options are endless because now the TV is designed for indoors and also outdoors.
It's the lowest priced TV, DVD combo we've ever done, ever in our company history. And that's what we're doing all month long for our birthday month. As the world's first shopping channel, we're turning 47 years old. And just like yesterday, it was Joy Mangano. Today, it's our #1 TV brand in terms of portability, and that is Trexonic. We're doing things we've never done before. We're including more than we've ever done before. You get 2 pairs of headphones, one that's over the ear, one that's in ear. We're gonna give you the car adapter so the kids are entertained on that long road trip. Yes, the fully featured remote control, and you're gonna get the extended range antenna over here so that you are pulling in those TV channels. It's that freedom, and it's the freedom to go where you wanna go without it having to be plugged in. That 3-hour battery life is amazing. Think for a second, all the places in your home where you don't have a television. We mentioned you're having a bubble bath, so you put this on the counter in the bathroom. We mentioned while you're making breakfast, have it on the counter by the toaster and the coffee maker. What about while you're in maybe the laundry room doing the ironing, doing the laundry? You could place it there. It's in the guest bedroom. Now they've got, when mom comes to stay, now she's got something that she can watch. This TV goes with you from place to place and space to space. And on the other hand, it's just your own personal escape. It's about going to the beach, it's going to the park, it's going for a picnic, and while you're having a nice sandwich, maybe egg salad, this can be playing next to you as well, playing your favorite TV shows, or playing a DVD, or playing a CD. Because remember, this does all of those features. We've never been as low a price as this, as big a value as this. The bestseller right now with over 2,500 already sold is the black. So black is accounting for a massive number of those sales. Brand new, never before seen teal. It's the color of the summer. We love it. This is that spectacular purple. Notice color-coded neoprene sleeve at the back. And there, of course, is that gorgeous red as well. Joe, there's such freedom and portability to this that we don't traditionally have with our bigger on-the-wall TVs.
You're exactly right. It's the difference between enjoying a television and then being able to find the perfect spot to really have that immersive experience. And here I show you the big screen TV. And a lot of us, we have the TV that we bought and we've upgraded the TV, but for so many of us, we've also gotten rid of the DVD player. Well, here's the great thing about this Trexonic. It has a DVD player built in. You can actually connect this TV to that TV. So now you have those DVDs to watch, because so many times you have this and you still have your stacks of DVDs, but where's the DVD player? It's long gone. Now this allows you to connect. But I also love to show it here for a couple different reasons, because for me, last week, I tell this story all the time, The Bachelorette started last week. Adam, When that show comes on, my wife's been watching it for more than 2 decades. I can't touch the TV. So what do? I bring my Trexonic, I put it on the coffee table. This just happened a few days ago, and it's gonna happen again when it comes up the next episode. So she's watching her show, I'm watching my show. I put the headphones on. We don't have to be on opposite sides of the house. We're still enjoying each other's company, talking, here and there between the commercials. And that's the great thing is that, brings marriages together. Adam, I really call it the marriage saver because she can watch what she wants. I get to watch what I want. Now everyone's happy. The other place a lot of people love to have it is in the kitchen. Like in my kitchen, I can't see the television from where the kitchen is. So you can even go back to the space here and you can bring your Trexonic and you can still see as I'm going room to room, it's still playing. And this is just normal countertop depth that we have here, and your Trexonic TV works perfect for that. So if you're doing your meal prep, if you're the one who's always doing the cooking and the TV's way over there, you can't see it, now you can see it, you've got that perfect option for you. Keep in mind, you have that antenna that gives you all those over-the-air signals, pop in your favorite DVD movie, you have those options for you. Or maybe it's that part of the house where you go to read a book, it's a nook and cranny, maybe it's in the front of the house where the kids are in the back and it's just kind of chaotic. And you want to find your own little desk, your own little bench that you have. You can just rest your portable Trexonic TV right there and it makes it easy to be able to watch what you want to watch. Because, a lot of us, we have our favorite shows. Then when someone else comes over, they're like, hey, I want to watch that show. And then you're like, okay, and I'll watch whatever you want to watch. This gives you the option to find that perfect spot. And even if the table's too small, no problem. With that swivel mount that we have on here, you can make it even, you can flip it around, give you even extra workspace that's on there, all because you have that swivel that's built into it. Again, with the swivel, there's no buttons needed, just swivel it around. Now, at the end of the night, like for me, what happens is I need television to help me fall asleep. My wife, she likes it like a bat cave. So what we end up doing is there's no television, no noise, no light whatsoever. I have my Trexonic, and I've been doing this for the last 4 years. I'll put the Trexonic right there on the nightstand. I'll watch what I want to watch. She's falling asleep because there's no big TV, no noise whatsoever. I've got the headphones on. And then when I'm done, Adam, I just close the screen. Trexonic will turn off. And you just saw what happens. I went from one room to the next room, to the next room, to the next room. I took my TV with you. When have you ever been able to say that? Adam Trexonic is giving you that option to find the perfect spot in your house to be able to enjoy what you really want to see.
It's a fabulous product, and it has been for the past 4 years, and we're proud of Trexonic's success. It's grounded in quality, it's grounded in versatility, and flexibility. All the illities accounted for with the Trexonic. It gives us the opportunity to use a TV and watch TV wherever we want it. But again, I feel like you kind of start there and then it grows. So you can plug in your Fire Stick, your Roku, your Apple TV. You can watch Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime and Disney and Paramount and Peacock and YouTube TV. You can watch all of those things if you plug in a media streamer. You could plug in a gaming console. So again, you're traveling this summertime and the kids are with you, or you want to play games, you can plug in your Nintendo, your Xbox, your PS5. So I love those elements. Yes, built in to the lowest price combo ever is the DVD player, which unlocks a whole load of entertainment, and a CD player so we can listen to music wherever we want. So it's really a whole entertainment system. It should be renamed an entertainment system because that's what you've got. You'll notice it's better, it's brighter, it's more vivid, it's more immersive. It's the best quality screen we've ever done from Trexonic by far, and the upgraded sound is not only phenomenal, it's so noticeable when you play it. We've been using these for the past few weeks around here in the studio and at home, and it really is the best they've ever made. Our price today is not only the lowest price of the day, but the lowest price of the year. Trexonic isn't back in October or November or December with another Today special. It's only today. So it's, I think, the 15th of July today? Yeah,
it
John?
is.
So this is the only day this year when we're doing this as the Today special. I know we're about to hit 3,000 sold, which I think is probably a record for Trexonic in the opening presentation, nearly 3,000 reserved. Purple doing very well. Black is by far the best seller. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want that classic signature black, have at it. It's beautiful. Teal, love that teal is doing well as well. That's the most limited, a little over 1,500 now before that sells out in the teal. We have our purple available and we have the red. As Joe said, we're going to give you the headphones so you can watch in comfort and in privacy and in peace. We're going to give you the in-ear earbuds as well, and you're going to get the carry bag, so obviously you can travel in style with this. But there's endless opportunities. It might live on the counter in the kitchen. It might live on the counter in the bathroom. It might be something that you have in the guest room, or you put in the laundry room, or you have in the office, or you take with you anywhere. But this can be with you on the move and on the go when you're on that aeroplane on that 10-hour journey. I mean, Joe, the options are endless. It almost feels like it's an entertainment tool that every home in America should have.
I agree with you 100%, especially if you have a family. If you just took a road trip with your family and it drove you nuts because the kids were complaining, are we there yet? Or you get to that hotel room and there aren't enough screens, travel with your Trexonic TV. It would change the way that you travel because you will enjoy it again. And a couple different reasons why. First off, you're gonna see that we're offering this. So when you see some of the cables we're including, we give you that long range antenna that used to be an additional purchase. This also used to be an additional purchase. It's the car adapter. You can now plug this into your vehicle and now the entertainment never stops. You have endless hours worth of entertainment. And for me, this is what happened. We took our kids on a road trip to South Carolina, 6-hour road trip. Well, it's twice as long as the battery will last on Trexonic, but because we plugged it in, it was the quietest road trip we had ever had. The kids were entertained in the back. As we were going from city to city, they were picking up the stations, using the antenna. On the way back home, they were also plugging my son's Nintendo Switch, playing Nintendo as we're driving down the highway at 70 miles an hour, 2024. It was crazy, but this is a reality. You can truly do it because we give you all the cables. But because we're a family of 4, and as you're seeing the video, that's my family that's on here, as we got to the hotel room, every hotel in America has one television, but there's 4 of us. Having that second TV, being able to take it out of the car and put it in there, it just gives you extra options. And if you're thinking, well, my SUV, your minivan might have a DVD player, but what happens when you get there? That DVD player is stuck in the minivan. It's stuck in that SUV. This one, you can take it out. Because when my wife bought her her SUV, they said, would you like to have the DVD option? It sounded great, and then they tell you how much it costs. It's $3,000. You're like, you lost your mind. There's no way. And it was a smaller screen. This, you can just pick it up and go with you. And when you see that screen, not only, again, it's crazy. This is where we started, a 7-inch screen. Yeah. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4 times the size of that initial screen that we offered for $149 just 4 years ago. So not only is the screen bigger, we also made this screen sharper. The initial screens that we offered were entry-level high definition. Adam, this is full HD resolution. This is that 1080p resolution. This is going to be as sharp as those big screen TVs that you have at your house. A lot of people ask, well, what am I losing? What are the cons to having a portable TV? It can't be as good as that big screen TV that I have. Most of us have a 1080p TV. Most of us are watching our TV shows on 1080p. You now have a screen right here that is 1080p, high definition. It gives you all those options. And this video here is just something I shot with my cell phone. Wait till you watch your first reality show, your first sporting event. Wait till you watch your first movie on here. You will be blown away how crystal clear it was. Just tonight was the Copa Cup finale. I couldn't get it out. I was watching it, and I was watching the grass looks so good on here. It looks so crystal clear because it's that resolution. But Adam, there are so many other portable TVs where it's VCR quality, where you watch it and you're like, okay, I'm gaining portability. I lost the quality of the screen, not from Trexonic. That's why these guys are the #1 selling, not only portable brand, but #1 selling brand overall here at HSN with 170,000 TVs that have been sold. That is incredible. Because when you think about all the other amazing brands for TVs, this is the #1 brand. And you guys are very strong critics. If you don't like that television, you will give it bad reviews. The reviews on here, they're unbelievable. One of my favorite reviews, Adam, is that there's a customer, she wanted to have a TV in her bathroom. It's gonna cost her $300 for an electrician to come in and add power for the bathroom. And then she had to buy the TV on top of that. She bought her very first Trexonic, her very first. She ended up going back and buying 3 more, she said. But the thing about it is, this TV, as you swivel it around, it only weighs 4 pounds. There's mounting brackets on the back side. There is. She put a couple nails in her wall, and now she has a TV for her bathroom. And then she said she put nails in her laundry room. So now she takes her Trexonic to the laundry room. And then she wanted a TV under her kitchen cabinet, and then she put nails under her kitchen cabinet. You can truly go room to room, just hang this on the wall, and your TV's following you.
So you get a sense of how exciting it is and why so many hundreds of thousands of these have been ordered over the past 4 years. It's great. Now we've got a television that's a great size, but truly portable. You can place this in any room in your home or go outside with it or take it on a trip, on a journey. You can have a television wherever you want it, and it's free with no subscription. ABC and CBS and NBC and PBS and Fox and all the channels that we're used to are all free. There is no monthly fee whatsoever, so that's exciting. Yes, I can play my DVDs and I can play my CDs. I can plug in an SD card, I can plug in a media streamer, watch Netflix, Hulu, Prime, Disney, Paramount, Peacock, YouTube TV. I could do all those things, and I can do it for $129.99. That's the lowest price ever, biggest value ever for one day, and that is today. There's no other Today specials this year, so this is the one moment where you would buy it. We'll have other Trexonics, but it will be a higher price. If you're a bargain hunter like I am always keen to share with you when we've got the rock bottom price, and that is this moment in time. The other thing which we made mention of is for every one of us who, certainly in this day and age where we're always thinking about what's around the corner here in Florida, it's hurricane season, of course, and you've got to be prepared. The reality is, if there was an emergency and the power goes out in your home, your television's not going to work. Right? You can't turn on your regular TV. This, right now is plugged in. You can see there's the cable. But if I unplug it, imagine the power's gone out in your home. This will still work. Now there's no power being delivered to this, but it has that built-in rechargeable battery. Now that means in the face of an emergency, you will still be able to access that local news. That's important, that's paramount. Local news and sports and of course weather. This is a television that will still work even though no other television in the house is working. So that's the other side of the coin. That's another reason why people say, okay, it makes sense to have a Trexonic in my home. Yep, I might take it outside while I'm laying on the sun lounger or having a nice iced tea on the front porch. I might take it and use it in the bathroom or in the kitchen or in the guest room where mom comes to stay. There's a million ways to use it, and at this price you can't really resist. That's why 3,000 people have said, I'm going to get it. Today's the day. I've seen Joe on with this before. He's very convincing. My friend Joe over here, our electronics expert, this is the day to jump in. All right, we have 10 minutes left, a strict 10 minutes. Purple doing very well, but not as popular as the black. Black is the #1 bestseller by far. If you do want the black, clearly that's where a lot of folks are heading towards. This is the fabulous teal that's available as well. That's new today, never had that before. This is purple again, and there's that red. I love that we do the colors, Joe.
I do too. It's just a extra layer of your personality. My daughter's going to college.
Congratulations.
And thank you very much. She's taking her Trexonic TV.
Of course she is.
They're like, hey, do you want to get big screen? No chance. She's going to take her Trexonic. And it's nice because when we saw the layout of her college dorm, holy moly, it's small. Like there's no space. So now she's got her TV that's coming with it. It just makes it convenient because you can go from room to room. My kids both had a Trexonic that they put on their nightstand because we don't want to buy them a big screen TV. And Helen Keeney told me that. She's like, what happens if your kids are misbehaving? Right. And you have a big screen TV in the room. You can't take that out. But if your kids are being bad, you can take the Trexonic away. It makes it nice. And if you have little kids, the nice thing is this is not connected to the internet. Because sometimes when you give your kids tablets to be able to watch different things, they can connect to the internet. And there are a lot of creepy things that are out there. It's a nice, safe way to do it.
It's true, Joe.
And the nice thing about having the DVD player, you can pop in a Disney movie, you can pop in a Hallmark movie, you can pop in whatever movie that you love. As for a lot of us, we have these shiny discs. You bought these movies because you love these movies, but when was the last time you played them on a DVD? For so many of us, we got rid of the DVD player. Now, all those shiny discs that you have, DVDs and CDs, you can listen to music, watch your favorite movies again. This is only one of 6 different versions of the DVD player that we've had since 2020, and this will be the final Today special with the DVD player for the year with HSN. It is wild how difficult it is to bring that back. Normally, it's like once a year. We're kind of like in the 8-month range to be able to bring it back again. But having that, you can watch the DVD movie, but then when you see all the different ports that you have on the side, is there something extra that you want to plug in? Do you want to plug in your Roku, your Fire Stick? You want to plug in your cable box? Well, that can all be done right there on the side with that HDMI input. So all your modern day electronics, anything you have, you can plug in right there to that HDMI. It works just like just like the connections you have on the back of your big screen TV. The audio input, the AV ins and outs, those are the old school connections, the red, the yellow, the white adapters. That's something for VCR. Some older camcorders use that, so you have those options right there. Between those two ports, anything in the last 30 years, you have an input for it. I love that USB port because you can download a movie. My daughter would do this on her road trips. You can download a movie, download your TV shows, put it on a thumb drive, and now you can watch all your content right there. So when we're flying, when we have the road trips, my daughter will do that. It's just a USB stick. We've all got these little USB sticks. You download that stuff directly from your computer. You can pop it in here, and it makes it so nice. But then there's that antenna input. This gives you all your local channels, all that free access with no monthly fees whatsoever. And the antenna that we're offering today, it is an amplified antenna. It's not like that first generation antenna that only had a 15-mile range. This has a 35-mile range. The more range means more channels, more shows, more things to be able to watch. And 93 of the top 100 most watched TV shows in America, you can access for free over the air using the antenna. Now for me, I live in Tampa, Florida. I get about 20 channels. I get NBC, I get ABC, I get Fox, I get CBS, I get UPN, I get HSN, I get all these channels, PBS. I don't pay for any of them. And when they come through, they are crystal clear. And you have all those great shows that are right there. Because even when we have guests that come over, I don't want to spend the extra money on a cable box in a guest bedroom. It's nice to be able to just say, here, enjoy, watch whatever you want. We have DVD movies, and we have all those free local over-the-air signals. You have those options for you. And as you're seeing this TV, and you're thinking, there's no way I'm going to walk around the house. This looks like it weighs 10 or 15 pounds. It weighs less than 4 pounds. It is extremely lightweight, and if you're really tied up against space, watch what this one does. That swivel screen to it, you can back this thing up in what they call airplane mode. So if you don't have much space, no problem, you can put it right there in front of you. You can lay it down flat in what they call tablet mode, so you can put this down, rest it on your lap. It also has mounting brackets, one on each side, so you can mount this on the wall if you want to as well, or you can swivel it back around and put it back into what they call laptop mode, where you have access to all the different buttons and you see that screen. And when you see the screen that you're gonna get today, wait till you watch your first show, your first movie. You'll be amazed how crystal clear, how sharp it is. But Adam, the great thing is, you might be watching TV on your show right now, on your TV right now, inside your house. This TV, Adam, you can take it outside. It's a bright enough screen that now all those summer activities, maybe even fall, you think about having a campfire out in your backyard, you can take your TV with you. It's just one of those things that you might be buying the TV for one reason today, but as the year goes by, you end up using this more and more.
Joe, in a second, would you do one more tour of the studio?
I would love to.
Of our HSN house to kind of give you that visual of what it could be like if you had this, let's say, in the kitchen or in the bedroom. I'm so thrilled you're loving this. Our team works so hard for the birthday month. We want to show you the best that we've got, everything that we've got, the biggest values of the year. Trexonic, we know it's a customer favorite, and we know that they are bringing us those staple items that the whole family enjoys for a million different reasons. A television that goes anywhere, yeah. A television that will work even when the power is taken away from it, absolutely. This does that. A television that turns into a gaming device when you plug in your Nintendo, Xbox, or PlayStation, yes. Or it turns into your favorite destination to watch Netflix or Prime or Hulu, yes, because you can plug in a media streamer. Whether it's a fun or in an emergency, you have got the most incredible 13-inch television, the largest we've done with a combo TV, DVD, CD. Remember, DVD player built in, CD player built in. That's why I said, we need to change this. This needs to change, like entertainment center, because that's what this is. And although we're saying it nonchalantly, please don't forget, you're gonna get the over-the-ear color-coded headphones. These are the ultra sumptuous ones, the ones that are more comfortable to wear over the ear. Premium materials used there. You're gonna get in-ear earbuds that are hiding down there, the white ones. You're gonna get this fabulous carry case with the all color-coded and the handle, so if this is gonna go with you somewhere, you can travel with it safely and protected. You're gonna get the car adapter. You're gonna get the extended range antenna. You get all these extras that you don't normally receive, and we're doing it for $70 off, and we're doing it on a flex pay of $26. It might be your first purchase with us. Hi, welcome to the show. It's Joe and I with you, with the whole team here at HSN. You've got obviously 30 days. We want you to use it and try it. If you don't love it, send it back for a return and refund of that purchase price. There is no obligation to keep it. And unlike some stores, there's no restocking fee either. It's a great product that you might have permanently in one place. You might move it from place to place, but it's a television for $129 that is also, it does so many other things. I'm conscious of the time. We have about 5 minutes left or even less now. 3,000 are reserved. A lot are in the black. Black's so popular tonight. If you like it, but you only want the black, I would order before your head hits the pillow this evening. Joe, the reality is 4 years into this journey with Trexonic, it's gotten better and better, and it really culminates today, the biggest Today Special ever at the biggest value ever.
It really is some of the best options that we've ever offered in Trexonic, from the bigger screen to having the DVD player. And having that DVD player is so nice. I brought it over the big screen TV because for a lot of us, we've upgraded our televisions. You know, we upgraded the console, but then we got rid of the DVD player because you're like, I don't know where I'm going to put it. It's just gone. Now this DVD player will connect to this big screen, so it becomes the DVD player for that. So all those DVD movies that you've loved and enjoyed, it gives you those options. The other great thing about having a second TV is maybe you're watching one show there, like my wife watches her show, I can watch my show. I can put this on the coffee table. We're not split on opposite sides of the house, and that just gives us a couple things. If you have a sports fan that is in your life, March Madness at my house was crazy because I'm watching a basketball game there, I'm watching one here. College football starts in 5 weeks. NFL is just in 9 weeks. You can watch one game there, one game here. It's so cool to be able to watch multiple games. You don't have to flip the channels back and forth. You can do that having Trexonic. It really makes it really cool to be able to watch all your different shows. The other thing too is that I can go from one room and maybe go to the kitchen. Maybe you can't see where the television is in the kitchen, but you're always in the kitchen. This is your space. This is where everyone gathers and sits around, but you still want to be able to watch your favorite shows, maybe your reality shows, or maybe it's your drama, maybe it could be the soap opera in the middle of the afternoon, whatever it happens to be, this TV is yours, and you can find your favorite show. And you can see, even on my table here, it takes up barely any space. It's just about 1.5 inches tall, but it's only about 10 inches wide. And because it weighs under 4 pounds, I can go from that room to the kitchen, or maybe it's the end of the day. You know, it's the end of the night here. Maybe you're falling asleep, and maybe you're thinking, I need television to help me fall asleep. Most of us do. But the great thing about having Trexonic is that now you can take this to the bedroom. You're not going to disrupt your partner. Like my wife, she does not like any noise, any light whatsoever. So for us, we don't have a TV in their bedroom. We never have. But for me, I now put this Trexonic on my nightstand. I put the headphones on. My wife is sound asleep. It's relaxing for her, and I'm watching the show because I need something to unwind at the end of the day. So I get to watch my favorite show. I get to watch my favorite movie. When I start to get a little sleepy, no problem. I just close that screen down, Trexonic turns off, and everybody is happy. And Adam, these are just 3 rooms in the house. But then you start thinking about, well, maybe you work in your garage. Maybe you have that crafting room. Maybe you're down in the basement. Or maybe you love to be on the outside patio and be able to enjoy that morning cup of coffee. This TV can go anywhere because it's so lightweight. It still has all that entertainment on the go.
I love presenting this item. It's such a good product. It's such a clever, simple idea, but we can all make use of it. You might take this on the airplane with you to watch a great movie. It might be for the kids on the airplane to keep them entertained. It might be on that road trip, or it might be like Joe said, like the reviewer said, putting it in the bathroom on the counter while you have a bubble bath. There is nothing wrong with that. That's living our best life. There is something to be said about the ease of use without the worrisome element of, well, do I have Wi-Fi? Is there any Wi-Fi over here? Can I connect this to Wi-Fi? We don't need Wi-Fi. We know Wi-Fi. No more Wi-Fi. This is easy. Free TV all the way through here. ABC, CBS, all the big channels, all for free. No Wi-Fi needed, no apps needed, no downloads needed, no Bluetooth needed. It's going to work wherever I am. Whatever I'm doing, this will work for you. And I will tell you, you might use it once a week, you might use it once a month, you might use it every single day, but you'll be happy you've got it. We have had such an amazing response to Trexonic over the past 4 years, and today is the biggest day ever, but it's also the only day of the year where we have it as a Today's Special. Trexonic is available, lowest price, best value, $26 on FlexPay. Joe, my friend, always a pleasure.
Man, thanks for having me.
You nearly got tongue-tied.
I did.
You weren't expecting such a compliment from me, were you?
I was expecting, where's the insult coming?
I keep Joe on his toes. We'll see Joe in the next hour. Thank you, my friend. Stay in the ordering process for yours. On the way next, a product I've not presented in a couple years, but another must-have for the home.